everyone, welcome to the next video from Magical Worlds by Johanna Basford in our Fancy Flowers series, and we're moving on to our centre line now, so we're on our 6th plant. Now this one is quite fascinating. I think it looks a bit like a sort of carnivorous plant, sort of, I'm just trying to make some space to move my book a bit. There we go. A bit like some sort of Venus flytrappy type thing going on. But it looks like we have a plant, a flower with more flowers coming out of it, which I think is fun. And that's how I'm going to colour it. Now I'm having a look at the colours that I've used. And I think I'm trying to use different colours for each plant. Obviously I will run out of colours and I will have to start repeating. We haven't done anything yellow. I don't want to do this yellow. I was thinking we've done orange, we've done sort of red, blue and a sort of purpley pink. We haven't done a dark purple. Maybe we'll do a dark purple for this one, that could be fun. The sort of violet colours. So I think I will start with the mulberry. This is our very darkest sort of purpley colour, and I'm just going to have a little think about where I'm going to put the dark colour. I think maybe at the bottom here we'll start dark. I'm thinking I might do that bit down there in a green. That's my thought at the minute. So I might just fade that all the way up actually to there. So just trying to layer it up a little bit more at the bottom. I'm going to do it section by section. Now there isn't really any reason why. But anyway, I'll just work along this bottom part. So I hope everyone's doing well today. I am feeling a lot better, which is good. I think I said a couple of videos ago that I'd had a bit of vertigo. It's not particularly pleasant, but it didn't last long, thankfully. I came on Saturday, and I don't know what day of the week this video is going out on, but anyway, I felt so sleepy and unwell that, just looking at my colour chart, I'm going to grab the Purple Lake Deep, and I'm going to use this to do the bottoms of these three. I'm going to use a different, a more different colour for that, because they're quite similar to the mulberry, but not exactly the same. Sharpening my pencil. And anyway, so I went and sat in bed for a few hours, and I felt a lot better because I could rest I sat up, but I could rest my head on the pillow. And so it wasn't moving, which stops the room spinning, which is nice, and did that for a bit, and I felt a bit better after that. And then next morning on Sunday I woke up with it a little bit, but I took both days off from recording because I felt a bit now I'm thinking heather purple. I'm going to use this for this one. I know I'm going around a bit. I'm going to put on a really light layer because I'm not sure what I'm doing with this bit yet. Yeah, so today I woke up, I felt a bit dizzy when I first got out of bed. It's okay now. My head just feels a bit swimmy, you know what I mean? It's a bit woozy, swimmy, but I'm okay. Now, I was thinking of putting a line down there, a line, but there's not, they don't go, I think I'm going to try put that line. I'm just going to take it to where it wants to go. I was going to join it up with a bit of this, but there's more of these bits than there are these lined, if you know what I mean. So I couldn't quite do that. Now what am I going to do? I'm going to sharpen my pencil. I think I'm going to sort of make it into sections. So I'm going to go around here. Sounds like a very heavy-footed rat. If you told me there was a person walking around upstairs, I would believe you. But The size of the rat that I've seen in our garden is humongous. But I don't know how he would get in so fat. It's like a cat. Not really. Anyway. So I was just thinking we could just make this look like little sections rather than just flat. We can do the same with here. We've got these little lines, so I'll choose a different colour though. I'll use the purple lake. Here it is. Is it sharp enough? I think so. So we just start off again with a light layer. And then take that line down and that line down and basically darken the edges here. And do the same thing on each of them. So a light layer, and then take the lines down. Now I know that doing this can be quite daring, sort of drawing a line and things like that, for those of you who aren't confident in drawing. I'm not confident in drawing either, but what I know is that if it all goes wrong and the lines don't look right, I can just colour right over it because I haven't pressed that hard, but I'm happy with how that looks. Now we have, what colour is that? The violet deep. I'm just looking at what I've just used on my swatch chart. Is it purple? Yeah, I used the violet deep for these little lines here, but I'm not going to use it just flat. What I'm going to do is try make it darker on the edge here, a bit lighter, darker in the middle here, so that we've got a lighter bit in the centre. I don't even know if that's really going to show up. But give it a go. There we go. Now we've got these little bits coming out, which I feel I want in a purpley colour. We've got a pale mauvey colour I could use, or I could go for the cornflower blue, which I think is what I'll do. I don't think I want it to be pale, so I'm going to go for the cornflower blue. I'm just going to sharpen it. There we go. Now with these shapes, what I'd ideally like to do is to go a bit darker around the edge and a bit lighter in the middle. It's quite tricky because they're very small. Certainly can't do it on that sort of stem bit, but maybe just on the centre bit of there. Like that. Try it all the way through. Let's see how that looks. I feel that those were a little bit pale. I need to go over them just a bit. Do it on this one as well. And then I need to think of some greens, I think, for the rest. I know we don't have to do leaves and stems and things in green, but that's how my mind likes them. I don't know if you're the same, but I'm going to turn to my greens. I think these could do with being quite bluey greens. I think that goes very well with purple. I'm not sure what we've used already, to be honest. The Terra Verde Deep is quite bluish. I think we used that already anyway. We could go light. We've got phthalo turquoise and mint greens and things. Or we could go Sallow, we could go for I think the viridian might work well. I do like this colour a lot, so that's influencing me. I'm going to use this down here and just see how it works. I'm actually putting it down quite thickly. I just want it to be a nice block of pretty green. There we go. I'm just thinking about, I think I do these bits. I'll try and go around the edge. And then a bit less in the middle. So sort of layer it up on the edge. Like that. Now the stems I'm thinking about while I'm doing this, they're quite narrow. I think I'm just going to block those in. It's easier. Try to keep it reasonably even. I'm going to have to sharpen. It's getting narrower as we go along. It's quite a sharp point. Now I need to go really carefully or else I'll break that point off my pencil. Now, I think these are a bit, I might try and do this effect actually. Try and make it a little bit lighter in the middle. And then just work our way down. And then I can brush it off and have a look. I feel I want a little bit of shadow underneath this bit where it's overlapping this bit. I think I might need to go for a cool grey deep for that rather than trying to use a purple, because I think the purple will get lost. I'm going to sharpen it really well because we need to get into a very small space. You don't need to do this if you're happy with how it looks. But I'm just going to go all the way around. Now what I'm thinking as well is whether to just emphasise those lines, these lines. I think I will, because I sort of ignored them. So I think I'm just gonna colour over them. You don't have to do this. And maybe the same here. Let me see. Yeah, I'm happy with that now. I think I shall leave that one like that. So there we go. There is our very, very purpley plant. These are my favourite purples, so I'm very happy with this one. I think I'm going to have to do yellow next time though. Woo! We'll see. I might procrastinate and not. We'll see what happens. But thank you for watching today. I hope that you have a really super day. And hopefully you'll tune in for another video very soon. Happy colouring!